My name is Blake Meneley and I'm a member at Vibe Society. Yeah, so I've been married to my wife for just over 2 years now. As far as my career goes, I am in the financial sector with Moody's Investors Service, and my wife's occupation is actually a nurse at Cook Children's in Fort Worth. Yeah, so prior to coming to Vibe Society, we actually lived in New Braunfels area. I had done some CrossFit in the past, off and on. CrossFit style workouts, and we ended up moving up to the DFW area in June. So I came and I had taken some time off, so I knew that was a point in time where I needed to get back into fitness, and remembering the way I felt whenever I did work out, and getting back into that was a priority to me. And I came upon Vibe Society, and I've been here since September. Yeah, so like I said, since September, about mid-September, so I guess it's been close to 5 months now. Yeah, I think the nutrition thing is a tough one. We live in an easy society where you can just go eat basically whatever you want, and it's always great to eat that stuff, but finding out that doesn't work out so well for our fitness and our weight goals, and so making those adjustments I knew was definitely a priority. And then obviously the fitness side of it and feeling better about yourself and getting back into the routine of things there. Yeah. I think realizing that I'd fallen off the tracks as far as the fitness goes. I'd mentioned I'd priorly done some CrossFit like workouts in the past, the gym, when we were living in New Braunfels. So I knew I gained some weight and things like that, and I couldn't last probably one workout whenever I first started. So I knew from a weight perspective and a fitness perspective that it was time to get back into things. I've dropped some weight since I've came here. I think it's been 9 or 10 pounds of body fat. And then as far as my feelings of like whenever I come in and work out, I've gotten so much better on as far as my stamina on working out cardio wise, and then my strength gains have been there as well. So, and obviously confidence from there has been great as well. So I guess one of those being prior to when I came here, I was actually involved with the band in New Braunfels. So, moving up to DFW areas kind of put that on the back burner. But yeah, I'm a big fan of music. I play music from time to time, and that is one thing that I still do enjoy. Most likely at home. We're homebodies for the most part during the week, but we do have plans. My wife and I have plans pretty much every weekend. So we're either going back home or taking a trip somewhere, or visiting family. So I think there's multiple things that I think attracted me to here. One of them is small classes, right? There's only 12 people in here. I feel like that gives us more time and attention from the coaches. I feel like I'm a big form person, so I want to make sure that I'm doing things right, so I don't put myself out of my workout routine that I've kind of established here. And then I think another big one for me is the CrossFit style. And I say that with regard to some of the movements that have been thrown out that have kind of scared me more or less in the past, especially some of the overhead movements. Yeah, I think that rounds up for the most part. And the coach's attentiveness is a big one for sure. I mentioned my weight loss earlier. I think that's a huge motivator. So I think that's probably up there, along with just knowing that my health has improved drastically and being able to get back on that nutrition better habits anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I think the first step is the hardest for sure. And I feel like I've had probably 3 first steps as far as working out goes. I think walking into the door is definitely the hardest part. And I encourage anybody thinking about doing that to go ahead and do that. And I think they'll be super thankful that they did, because after I've got in here, I feel much better about myself, and getting past that first week or two is probably the hardest part. And then after that, it kind of becomes a habit and it falls into place.